Welcome to Keeper of Secrets Tarot. I am Gypsy Girl here to bring you another reading for Sagittarius for October 2024. I thank you, Spirit, for protecting and keeping the collective safe, for protecting me, keeping me safe. Sagittarius, I thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. Most of all, for showing up. See, this card's just saying, look at me. Ah, boy. Okay, so the 9 of coins with the 8 of swords. So we're changing a perspective here. We're looking at where we've been, what we've gone through, accumulation of the details, accumulation of work. We've been working hard, and we're being stubborn about something, or our mindset is beginning to change all of a sudden. And I know I went through that just a few minutes ago with the cleaning of the deck. Here we have at the bottom, it's a 7 of Wands. So we're taking the higher ground. Again, that's exactly what I was just going to say. First cards, when I was cleaning the deck, the first cards were, okay, let me just put these back in. To start off with, Sagittarius, I must apologize. Feeling like I'm a little flighty here, but I picked up the deck and I'm starting to clean the deck, thinking of Sagittarius, and what comes out of my mouth? Capricorn. So the deck is splitting again back to this 8 of Swords. See that these cards want to show, this is not the 9 of Pentacles, it is the 2 of Pentacles. Okay, feeling that chaos, feeling that things are up in the air, feeling that somebody's being stubborn, or it's a mindset that needs to change. Again, the 9 of Pentacles is because we've been working hard, Sagittarius, and maybe something isn't happening is what I was coming to, because the next card that opened up, I say the next card, it was the 3 of Swords that opened up when I was shuffling to clean, and I just kept seeing disappointments, and then the 10 of Cups, so disappointments in love, and then I got that low feeling. So maybe you were dealing with a Capricorn, or you have strong Capricorn where that stubbornness is picking up, and you're not, that irritation or that irritability is the word. That's what I was feeling when I was cleaning the deck. And then with the 3 of Swords showing itself, I was, okay, I'm not feeling too right here. And again, I kept thinking Capricorn. So if you're dealing with a Capricorn, know that there's a changing of a mindset. It's working. It's coming around slowly. But then the 8 of Pentacles showed up, and then that brought me to think of details and abundance and lots of work. And I think I saw that, I don't know why, but I'm thinking I saw the 10 of Wands. So we're doing all the work, having all this work that's being done, coming back to the 9 of Coins, which showed up just recently. So it sort of finished off that message that I was mulling over with before I went on camera. And now I'm seeing the 9 again. So we have the Hermit, where it is that we're looking in, we're going within, we're wanting to be alone, or we're coming out of being alone, or we're taking the higher ground and going alone for some. I mean, you take it as it resonates. And sorry about that, it's not a ghost. I hope I didn't make anybody jump. It's just the balance for my camera. Oh my goodness, what a mess. Sagittarius. Everything just flipped. Okay. So sorry. I'm not pausing. This is live here. Just trying to keep my stand balanced. Okay. Small spaces. Wow. Lots of distractions, huh? Again, going inside to get away from that. This is what I'm feeling. And the deck is splitting open with this 13. So things are changing. And then it let go for the 7 of Pentacles for that investment. And here it is. You see, things are not coming into fruition is what I was thinking. We're not talking. We're not, we're thinking. We're thinking that things are never going to change. We're thinking that irritability is what I'm coming back to, is what I was picking up on. And then I was seeing the 8 of Pentacles, like I was saying, it's just that abundance or that details or feeling like what you've invested in isn't working. Things that you're waiting for is not coming. See, that is the energy that I was picking up. It's feeling like that negative. And then I turned the deck and I saw the Ace of Wands. And then everything changed. So a new beginning for you, Sagittarius, to get past. Again, this card let go. And the Empress, which is all abundance and happiness. So it's the page is turned, or a new chapter is beginning for you, where you're coming out of all of that negativity, all of that disappointment, and knowing that you have done the work. Look at that. We have 3. Oh my God, more than 3. But okay, these 3, the World card, the Temperance card, and the Tower, and they're all coupled. So it's a question of King of Wands, looking for that positive outlook, for a positive outcome, being very positive, wanting to work with the changes that are coming, putting an end to a cycle and healing, and then having that upper hand and putting an end to a cycle again, but coming in with just desserts, things, whatever it is that you've done in the past, is going to bring you to the podium of winning and gaining and having what you deserve. Again, that 9 of Pentacles was showing up. And I just saw the Devil. I put the cards in. And again, there's obsession. There is that overindulgence, feeling like you want to, or having gone into that dark, irritable space, or feeling that things are not going to go in your favor. And here we have the Knight of Wands, so an adventure for a solid relationship is definitely on the table for you. Again, the Ace of Wands coming in the way it did, just out of the blue. You know, I flipped the deck and there it was, looking right at me. But there is still again, that irritable feeling that you will get through. Just that might be the most important message for you today, because that's how it started, huh? Feeling very low, feeling very gosh, I can't say the word. Sorry, Sagittarius. Again, it's not that energy where it's not feeling right, you know, it's not working. It's working hard and trying my best. It's not working. That's the energy I'm picking up. But it is going to work. It is going to change. And we're going to show through this reading where you've been. Well, we've already seen that with the shuffle there. Where you're headed. You see, it's an 8-card spread. And it's a new deck, as you can see. It's the Crow Tarot. And I've picked this deck because of the spirituality that's really connected to the birds, where it's just that way with crows, you know, they're very wise. And I felt the pull for October reads to do with this deck. So let's take a quick look and see. And I'm feeling like it's going to move a little faster now. I choose the cards at random. And the first card is all about where you've been and what's molded and shaped you and influenced you to bring you to this where we are now. But again, we're sort of like on the verge of the now. This is more of where you've been and the accumulation of what's taken place to put you in that negative, irritable mood that you may be in, that I'm picking up, or on the verge of overcoming that negative mood. And the second card is clearly the moments that we are in now, the present day for some. Again, depending on the timeline, and I don't want to complicate, but I have to say it because it's not everybody going through the same thing at the same time. What could be present day for some may very well be from the past for others. You just take it as it resonates. The third card is what is helping us or hindering us. So it can go either way depending on what the card is when we flip it over. And that is based on what we've been through. Okay? The fourth card is our hopes and fears, or subconscious is what we call this card. It brings up what's deep within, what we're not really knowing or seeing, but we can sense that it's there. We have a hint, or we have gut feelings, and this is what is underlying. This is deep down inside. Bringing it up to the light is what we do when we turn the cards. And then the fifth card is what's grounding us, keeping us in that momentum of moving forward, or focused on whatever it is we want to go forward with, or helping us to come through what we've been through. The sixth card is our lessons learned from the past. Now, I'm going to see how the cards look after. I have a cup of coffee with me, so it's taking up some space here. But the sixth card is lessons learned from what we've been through, and what has helped us to come through this, where this card will explain. But this is the lessons that we've learned. The seventh card is outside forces, so other people, spirits, situations, circumstance. It is what's going on to affect us, or to make us, trigger us, in other words. So it's outside forces. So this is not you. This is definitely someone else, or a situation or a circumstance. And then the final card, the eighth card, is the potential outcome to this read, and to help you get through whatever this was, and help this subconscious to really hone in, or come into the light, and again, overall, it will help. It will come from the connectivity of these cards here, the fourth, the first, and the fifth, and then these are how they influence this card. Okay, let me just take a quick look, see how it's shaping up. You can see it's pretty good there. Let's bring it a little more in. See if I could just turn it like that. That's a lot better. Okay. Boy, you don't want this to fall again. Sorry, Sagittarius. Like the tower coming down. Oh, I think I did see the tower when we did the shuffle, eh? Just sending up a cup of coffee. I'll just leave it over here. How can you see? Okay, it's not so much of a bother. Sorry about that. Okay, Sagittarius, I'm very apologetic. It's because I'm not comfy in my little corner today. Don't know why. Alright, we'll work with it like this. Keep wanting to adjust. Again. I'm gonna have to pause. Sorry about that. Keep apologizing. Oh, Sagittarius. Alright, let's see if I can get through this without any more disaster. We'll take a quick look at the bottom. Page of Swords. So, honesty, truth, digging it out, finding it out. It's coming to you, being honest, having conversation that is honest, talking about disappointment. So we have the Four of Swords here. And we saw that in the shuffle. Well, you'd have to take my word for it, because I know I saw the Four of Swords either with the camera on or before I was on camera. I saw the Four of Swords. So we're looking at passive behaviors here. Okay, the Lovers and the Sun, the truth about confusion and happiness, and making choices, having all the doors open up, being able to choose, and being happy with the choices that you make. You see, again, that irritability, that feeling like everything that you've done and something isn't working, or it's not coming out the way you want it to, or you're feeling like it won't, thinking that the effort that you've put in the past is not showing its fruition. We saw the Seven of Coins there in the shuffle. And then we have now the Three of Swords, and finding out disappointments or being disappointed. It's finding out the truth about disappointments, or even healing, and making that choice to heal and have that conversation. So again, it's going in all directions here. I saw the Devil earlier when I placed the cards back into the deck. So that's where I'm thinking it is taking that responsibility and owning up to the truth about what was disappointing. And it's disappointed love, where we have a heartbreak, and being able to talk about that, and then having that clarity and making better choices because of that, and being victorious in that, wanting to have a stable relationship. You see, the High Priestess is vying for that, is wanting to, is keeping that under wraps too, not really talking. Then we have the King of Swords. So truth again, it's a lot of air. Maybe you're dealing with air signs, and this reading is following Aquarius. So if you are dealing with air signs, you might want to listen to that Aquarius read. Okay, and then we have the Ace of Wands come back again with the Eight of Swords that I did see earlier, and the Hangman. So we're really looking at changing our mindset here and dealing with stubbornness, dealing with someone or the self, in fact, that irritability. Again, the Capricorn just came back to my mind. I don't know why. It seems that you might be dealing with one. Or you have strong Capricorn in your chart, and you're just going over what has taken place. And this is how you're dealing or feeling in these days going by with this reading. So let's just take a first card, peek here, and see again for stability, for that legacy, wanting to have that, or having it, or coming out from it. Again, it's work, it's marriage, it's owning your own business, it's thinking about working your own company, or how your disappointments in what you've done with family. I mean, you take it as it resonates. I'm sorry, but I have to say that because it's all over the place since I picked up the cards for Sagittarius today, where it could be any and everything. You are triggered from where you work, you're triggered from your family, you're triggered from what your plans are for the future, you're triggered by the work that you've done, you're triggered by the fact that you are working more, you are putting more effort in, you have been putting more effort in. This is for those of you who have made a decision and you put your efforts in and it's not showing the result, because that is the feeling that I was getting when I was shuffling. And now you're looking to face that truth. You're looking to face things that the truth is in that disappointment, in choices that you've made, or feeling that you've made wrong choices, and looking for the clarity of that, and being confused in the end. But then we have a victory. So with the Five of Swords coming up again, more swords. So if it is that you have strong air, or you're dealing with air signs, it could just be that things are going in a direction that you did not expect. Again, you're coming from either family, legacy, work. This is abundance. This is a payout. This is receiving. This is ending, putting an end to something. Again, it's a 10. So let's see how, oh boy, we're going down, we're going back. So we're going from 10 to the 9. So we're missing the 1 now. So either there's an ending of a relationship, or where we work, we're changing that, or we've had the decision made, choice to break up, to leave, to end. We're on our own, but we are satisfied. Now, this is a future card, like I was saying, and this is where we're coming from, and this is where we're headed. So there is still satisfaction to be had. So it could be that we're making a change in, again, with the mindset. And I have a fly by me. I don't know why I need to check. Yes, okay, it's fine. I raised the camera a bit. Sorry, Sagittarius, I keep diverting. The 9 of Pentacles is where you're headed to. It is going to have peace of mind. So it is a question of either getting married, or it is a question of leaving an association, leaving a marriage, or ending up of a marriage, or coming into, okay, this is what I want, and I'm going to go this way again. It's turning it over, in the sense where everything that didn't work, you're allowing it to fall, and then you're saying, well, I've done the work there, I'm going to do it again, and I'm going to start over again, because that Ace of Wands is where we come into that starting over and having a new beginning and a new cycle. And again, what did I see here? That Page of Pentacles. So focus, again, where you end up on something, you start something new. Now it's plans that didn't go, or plans are going, depending your situation. This is I want to get married, I am married, I'm ending up a marriage, I'm ending up of a company, I'm leaving a position, I'm gaining from this position, I've come into money. You see, whatever you think is not fruitful is turning around to become fruitful, because you will be satisfied with your efforts. And then you're thinking of following that instinct and following the plan. You see, being honest. Again, legal proceedings here could be related to the justice system, where you're going to receive so that you can begin, have that backing. And then, of course, we have changing the mindset. So what it is that you thought wasn't working for you may very well turn around and be the positive and work for you, because the truth is coming out. The Page of Swords could be a messenger coming to tell you something, and healing a disappointment, or could be disappointing news that you're going to receive. Again, take it from your situation. If it is that you're thinking that a relationship is coming to an end, or if you're thinking a relationship is going towards marriage, there is a healing that is going to happen here, because you're going to talk about disappointments. The third card, the 4 of Wands. So it is along the lines of getting married, because this is helping, this is hindering. Now this is celebration in itself, and the act of celebrating couples coming together, birth of a child, a graduation. We're looking at marriage here, and we're having a confirmation with this legacy card, the Ten of Pentacles. So in most cases, it is about having that marriage, and it is for you to determine if it is an ending up of a marriage where there's disappointments in that. Talking about why, and because of certain choices, could be dealing with a Leo, could be just seeing that it is the clarity and the joy and happiness coming in. And then we have the Cups here, making choices, being honest, having that victory for a plan, following that instinct, or nonetheless. So it is a question of what it is you are going through, and along the lines of having a celebration or ending up of what would have been a marriage, ending up and saying, I don't want this. Because of that King of Swords, it could go where it's a legal situation where you don't want, you want to go on your own, or you're finding out that you're on your own. You're finding out that there is no future in this relationship, and that's where the disappointing news is going to come in. Or it's just the opposite, where it is happy news coming in. But that's where it started off, where everything looks so bleak and dark, and then it just turned around and everything's good news. Again, Sagittarius, only you will know in your situation what's going on. The fourth card is this Magician. So deep down inside, you're taking steps, you're making the moves, you are subconsciously active in that sense, where your dreams are talking to you, your dreams are coming true. I know it's difficult to connect dreams with reality, because most of the time we don't even remember the dreams that we have, and the ones that we do remember sometimes make absolutely no sense to us. And it is in when we're doing something that those dreams are triggered and we start remembering them, and then all of a sudden doors of our minds open and we start understanding clearly. That's where this card comes in, because it is about creating and making something happen. And the dream of, I want to be in a relationship, I want to be in a marriage, I want to get married, I want to share, I want to have that happiness, I want to be in love, I want to have everything. See this? I want to have it all. I have a plan to get to it, keeping it secret. It's deep down inside. Some of us are just determined, regardless of the outcome, no matter how many times we get that negative, where things are not working in our favor. We haven't given up. We're not giving up. We're still doing that effort. We're putting in that effort. That desire to have is the spark. That flame within, that passion is ignited, and it is still there. It is still there. I feel I have to say that, to remind you, Sagittarius, that when you think it's not going in your favor, it is going in your favor. It's just not going in the way you want it to. And the impatience that you have is where you're triggering and you're saying, well, I've been waiting. Yes, well, you have to wait some more. That's all. The Ten of Pentacles is an amazing card. I have to see both sides of the coin when this comes. Because if I only give, oh, you're going to have an abundance and you're going to get and you're going to have and everything you want, that's a lopsided read. Because we all want to hear that. We all want to have the good news. But sometimes the good news, it's there, but it's still taking its time. You see, we don't know when. We just know that it's coming. And we see this card. I am saying that this is an accumulation, because that is the position the card is in. But it is still happening for some of us. That Ten of Pentacles is still on the way, whether it is in a positive or a negative. For some of us, it has already happened, but only you will know. If you've come into abundance, if you've come into a lump sum, or something has changed and shifted, where all of a sudden you have family around you where you didn't before, or you have work opening up for you where you're feeling more appreciative, and you're feeling it with your paychecks, for example. It's happening, but it is in the how. You see, it is not what we expected. There is a celebration here. Celebration of a marriage for some, celebration of a birth for others, celebration of a relationship in the making for some, where you've come to see, oh, this is where we're headed. We're going, I want to marry this person. You see? Wanting to share what you have, being on your own, and then saying, I want to be with someone, is where these two come in. Having received enough to say, oh, I have enough now, I can make that offer to get married, or I really want it now that I see it, that I have done the work, I'm getting my pay, I'm gonna get what I want, oh, I'm gonna celebrate. You see where it comes in? Now we have the Eight of Pentacles, and this was one of the cards that showed up, and I said the details when I saw it. Work, abundance, again, it's all in the Pentacles for you. I said Capricorn. I don't know, you might be dealing with a Capricorn, or the fact that Saturn is working in with the coins. Maybe there's strong Capricorn in your chart, Sagittarius. You will know. But it's about the details. And the details could be anything. It could be the type of work that you do, that you're working on your business, and you're looking into the details of your next venture, and vying for that, and looking to raise the bar of what work you do. Because this is the foundation here. This is what's grounding you, keeping you. You have your job, or you're focused on working to keep your momentum going, so that you can have that legacy, that you can have that abundance continue or come in. You're working on that. You're paying attention to it. But then you get news that's disappointed, or you get news about healing a disappointment in love. You see, the details could mean anything here, but that is depending on your situation. But the work that you do is for love, and if you're disappointed, there is truth and clarity coming, happiness, and then being able to choose from many. If it is that the one that you want isn't coming your way, you're going to have that many more to choose from. And you will have a victory, and you will be able to focus again. Again, it goes around, focusing on what it is you really want. That plan of action that you want to bring in that didn't work for some, you're not giving up. You're deep down inside, you're going back to the drawing board, and you're starting again with that Ace of Wands, following your instinct. But you will have a victory, because the swords are in your favor here. Even if we see the Three of Swords, this is meant to happen. The sixth card, I'm sorry, I was just counting my cards. The sixth card is the Justice, so lessons learned. Now, this is karmic justice. May it be that you are dealing with the air signs. You have lots of swords going on here, or you have strong Aquarius in your chart, or you are dealing with an Aquarius. You may very well listen to that Aquarius read. I know it's a long one, but to your leisure and your clarification, if you're drawn to it, then you know it is you. But this justice being served, you've had something come in, or whatever you've done, acts that you've committed, is bringing in this abundance for some of you. If it is in the positive, it is an ending up of a cycle for the others, where you're probably dealing with a judgment. That King of Swords, legal issues, to start anew. Again, there's that Eight of Swords, and then something had been delayed, but it was delayed so that the mindset could be changed. Where I see the Eight of Swords here, see? Changing the mindset, not being so stubborn, having the relationships, dealing with someone who's very logical or very selfish, following that instinct, looking to move on and move away from. The scenarios are endless here. Either way, you are coming out with a victory. You are coming out with a new beginning. You are coming out with abundance. So only you will know. But this justice is divine. This is coming from what you have done. And only you will know what you've done. And if it is that you, like I started off feeling, it was very negative. It's as if you were judging yourself as, I shouldn't have done that, or you feeling like it wasn't enough, but it was enough. Regardless if this is in a negative or a positive, it is an ending. And from an ending, a beginning will come. And it is in the positive, regardless if you feel it is in the negative. It is what we must go through. We must go through the dark in order to come into the light. And if this justice card is showing up as lessons learned, this is major, major lessons. This is karmic. This is something unavoidable. This is something that you had to go through, whether it was good, bad, or ugly. And it will bring you to a positive. But you must keep that momentum. You must pay attention to the details. You must keep that momentum in working. If it is about where you work, you will change your work if it is that's what you want. Something good is coming. Yeah? The future shows that. The Nine of Pentacles. You're already in the 10. So it's a beginning from here. See, this becomes a beginning. You're going back again to get the 10th. So it's snakes and ladders. You went down. As soon as you went down, you're going right back up again if it is a negative. And if it is a positive, well, then you're continuing even more. You're building up on something, which will bring you to celebration. And on the 7th card is the Page of Wands. So lots of messages here in the sense where new beginnings are totally confirmed. We have the Page of Wands, Page of Swords, Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands. They're mirroring here. I went further. See, we have the Ace of Wands, Page of Wands. So outside forces, this is where other people are affecting you, situations, circumstances are taking on what would be the Five of Wands here, where you're in a dilemma, again, dealing with whatever this Ten of Pentacles means to you, whether it is happiness or ending up of happiness, coming into happiness or ending up of happiness. You see? Truth, because we have the sun. Choices, and being honest in your choices, and really going in with what you love, and having that proposal to fix and healing disappointments, and having that ability to choose, making the choice, making choices that are good for you. You see, you're getting information here, or someone is offering you something. A proposal is usually coming with this proposal for marriage in some cases. And then on the 8th card, Ace of Cups. So aces have it again. We see here with the Ace of Cups, it is that love, that openness to love, that unconditional love. And again, it really makes me think of the Aquarius read, because Aquarius had that cup here, whereas you have the 8 of Pentacles. So it's working on those details. It's paying attention to the details. It's having abundance coming. It is being abundant. It is bringing in that momentum. Whatever it is that you have done or are doing, it is creating that abundance for you. And that happiness, that joy of being in a relationship, having a marriage, having a legacy, opening up your own business, making money with your business, whether it's a sideline or brand new business that you're opening up. Abundance is in this card too. It's happiness. This is the joy. This is love. And then healing that disappointment. Thinking. It's a mindset that needs to change. That is what is going to happen. The new beginning. Mindset is going to change. A new perspective is going to be seen and taken, bringing back the balance. More pentacles. And now we have the 7, broken 7. So whatever it is that was done in the past, that patience is where it's difficult for you. And I think that is what's being called upon you, or in the beginning with that crankiness that I was picking up, and irritability was the word that I used. Let's take an oracle message on this. Wow, what a read. You and Aquarius. It's like, okay, I'm not comparing. I'm just saying it's two extremes. Aquarius was as difficult as it could be at the beginning. You were not so difficult, but still, it was bumpy. I had technical issues. This camera was falling. My prop for my stand to hold it up fell. I mean, my coffee was getting in the way. All of the obstacles that we could have. And now my deck is upside down while I'm shuffling. You see? You, it's physical. You, it's a physical expression of difficulty, whereas Aquarius was a mental expression of difficulty. But your passion, is high, and keeping it high with the momentum here, the work, and that magician to get that drive, take steps, doing the work on both ends here. You're doing the work. This is why you're going to have, if you have already, or if you haven't received it, it's coming. Just be patient. It's coming. That's where it's a little difficult for you. Thank you, Spirit. What is the oracle message for Sagittarius? One more shuffle. For Sagittarius, what is the oracle message for Sagittarius? Cut. Oh goodness, I'm having trouble with the oracle cards now. Let's see. See? Peace. This is where this becomes the positive, because everything that you've needed is coming if it's not already in your hands yet. And I say in your hands because this is the Pentacles. Come to the edge. Sagittarius, you have to put yourself out there. Don't give it up. You have it within you. Don't give it up. Even if you think it's not working in your favor. Justice. that feminine, loyal heart. You're going to get that relationship. That marriage is coming. That proposal is definitely happening. Peace. Let's see the peace. 23. 23. I'm having trouble finding 23. It's a little, yeah, it's excitable. You're gonna get there. 22 is blessed. So when you didn't think you weren't expecting anything. Again, you're thinking things are not going in your favor, but they are. They're coming around. Justice is being served. I tell you, that 7 of Pentacles, where you think your efforts have fallen into oblivion, Spirit is very aware of what you've done, and you're going to get what you're supposed to. So now the peace is coming in. Again, you see the 9 of Pentacles, being comfortable wherever you are, and even if you're alone, you're at peace with yourself until someone else comes along, and someone else is coming along. They're coming with a proposal for whatever, work or love, you name it. That's where you're headed. That's what is coming. Freedom. Hold on a second here. Sorry about that. Freedom from attachment, radical acceptance. There it is. The peace. Finding that peace within. Huh? See the oracle message on that one. It's very general. Doesn't get any better than this. A quiet mind, a heart fulfilled, freedom from want, and the soul satisfaction. The way to peace is through radical acceptance. Everything in your world is exactly as it should be. Harmony is beautiful. Enjoy it. Let's look at come to the edge, because that's very emotional. Finding the love. You see right there, finding the love. So coming to the edge is letting yourself go into it. And see, having that faith. 36. 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to the edge. Courage. Taking a leap of faith. Overcoming fear and accepting risk. That is what you did, but you don't even remember in some cases. That justice, everything that you've done, deep down inside, you've put that effort, you've taken risks. It's going to come to your favor. Let's see the relationship on that. It's scary to be truly intimate with someone, to allow him or her to see all of you, especially the parts that you've kept hidden and protected. Now is the time to take that risk and let yourself be seen, truly seen. It's important that you speak up, voice what you need, state who you are, say what you hope for. This is not the time to play it safe, but to take a leap of faith. You will be glad you did. If you're seeking a relationship, the same applies. Take one step towards the gods, and they will deliver what you truly desire. On that note, Sagittarius, I thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. Until our next read, love and light.